In this instructional video, I will demonstrate 4 methods to rip files using the ONYX RIP. First, we can open files directly in the RIP software. I'm launched Production House. Now I will choose Open from the upper left menu. In this menu, I can select which printer I will rip to. Below the printer selection, I can choose a quick set. A quick set is a saved group of settings that are applied to jobs as they come into the RIP. This automates our RIP. Another selection we can make is to open in pre-flight. And upon bringing the file into the RIP, pre-flight software will launch. The settings in the pre-flight software will overwrite the quick set settings. In pre-flight, we are viewing a color match preview representation of our file. We can change the profile we are using. We can scale, rotate, make color corrections and crop. We can apply tiling settings if necessary. So if you have the need to make these changes, you can do so in pre-flight. Here I can browse for the file and select Open. My file is added into the RIP. It begins processing. I had my pre-flight selected. Pre-flight software is launched, and again I can go through several different settings here and make adjustments as I need to. When I'm ready to complete this from pre-flight, I would go to my Print tab and click on Submit. Now our file is ripping. So this is one method of bringing files into the RIP through the Production House RIP software Open menu. A second method is to use hot folders. Hot folders are located inside the ONYX RIP folder in a folder named Input. We'll see here the hot folders represented as the printers that we have configured in the RIP. Inside each hot folder will be another folder representing the quick set. To use the hot folder method, simply drag and drop or print your file directly into the hot folder. Once we drag our file into the hot folder, and here I've gone into the standard color workflow quick set, I will launch my RIP and I can see my file has been added and is processing. A shortcut of the hot folder or quick set can be made so that the operators can conveniently access this from their desktop. The third method is to print to a virtual printer. For each printer that is installed, a virtual printer is created. The virtual printer can be used from any application. Here I am in Illustrator. To use the virtual printer, I will simply go to File, Print, I will choose the virtual printer from the printer pull-down menu. I will choose my DesignJet 5500. You will notice the PPD printer is selected by default. In the lower left corner, I will choose Setup and Preferences. And in the Paper Quality tab, I will change the paper size in Advanced. I will change the paper size to PostScript Custom Page Size. The custom page size needs to be set for the size of the artboard. I'll OK through those menus and I will select Print. And again, I'll return into Production House and I will see the file being added and processed. The fourth method is to access the web portal. First, we need to activate conditions for the web portal. So I'm back in my Production House RIP software. I will go to File in the upper left corner and I will select General Settings. This will stop my processing. Yes, I'll continue. And it is in this General Settings menu that we need to enable HTTP access. So in the lower left corner of this menu, we're going to activate by checking on the feature. This is going to allow for web portal to be activated. We're going to indicate our port number. Typically it's 80, but this is something that you should double check with your IT department just to ensure that. And then we'll select OK. So these preliminary steps have to be done before we begin to configure and use the web portal. We will launch our internet browser, and by entering the IP address in the URL, we can access our web portal from any Mac or PC. If we are using the PC by which the RIP software is installed, we just simply need to type in localhost. By using the web portal, we can see all the jobs that are waiting to print. In the upper left corner, we can select Submit New Job. We can select our printer and Quickset and browse to our file that we're going to RIP. We will be able to view active jobs, inactive or completed jobs, and we can also access the printer status here in the web portal. And there we have our 4 methods of bringing files into the RIP. File open from within our RIP software through the use of hot folders located in the ONYX folder and then input folder, through virtual printers which are accessed from File and Print from any application, and through our web portal by entering in the IP address of the printer into the address line of the web browser. This will conclude our instructional video presentation of how to RIP files using the ONYX RIP.